Welcome to the 2024 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships. Presented by Eleiko and SBD, we are live from Austin, Texas on day 10 of what has been one of the best bench worlds we have ever seen. My name's Joe Whiteley. It has been my privilege and honour to be here all week with the one and only Gary Williams.
It has been a great couple of weeks. We're into the last couple of days of competition now. Every morning we look at our list and try and figure out which day it is, whether day 8, day 9, day 10. Apparently I got it all wrong.
I'm blaming you, Gary.
So we are day 10 today, but it's really easy to get distracted by that because the competition has just been outstanding for the last 2 weeks. We have not had a single day where we haven't been on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, even through the age classes in the juniors and the masters, we have had close battles, and we had a world record battle in the M3 69s yesterday.
We had 8 world records or six world records in one session.
Yep, I think it was 5. The last one was a miss.
But it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, fighting for the win and every lifter world record. It's been so exciting. But today we have the 76 kilo Masters equipped women for you. We are going to run 2 flights. This flight will be the 76 kilo class, and we have 4 age classes to keep track of. Masters 1, Masters 2, Masters 3 and Masters 4. So if you can get to goodlift.info, it'll be a lot easier to keep track of the competition if you have all the numbers in front of you.
Yeah, particularly when we've got all these all these age categories running at the same time. It's a little bit hard to follow at times, but if you've got the scoreboard, it makes it a lot easier to know where we are in the age categories and who's lifting.
So we kick off with Piedad Cavallo, India, for 35 kilos.
That is a very easy opening.
Made that look very easy.
The bar to 52.5 kilos.
And that shirt is extremely loose-fitting shirt. So
yeah, she's not getting much out of that. You can see it doesn't fit her at all. She's not getting any benefit from it. But sometimes with teams from countries that don't have a big history of equipped lifting, there's a lot of sharing equipment, so you can't always choose exactly the shirt you want.
Yeah, equipment's not easy to get. It's expensive as well.
And this is Natalie Hassett, Canada, looking for 52.5 kilos to open her day. First international competition.
Been quite a large number of athletes debuting at world competitions this year in the last couple of weeks. It's great to see so many new competitors on the world stage.
Raise the bar to 55 kilos. Our next lifter from India.
That was a good lift for Hassett.
Bar is loaded. Rajani is 49 years old. Has been competing 2 years.
We pay a visit to the M1s now, and here's Rajni Malik, India, for 55 kilos.
You might see a couple of world records get nudged today. The M2 record might be in danger.
Tina Voho is in this class, and she's a brilliant bencher. That'll like a good lift for Rajni.
The lift is good with 3 white lights. We take the bar up to 65 kilos. Yuki Takatori will be the lifter. Bar is loaded for Yuki. Yuki comes from Japan. She's 55 years old.
Here's Yuki Takatori, Japan, for 65. She's in the M2 category. All the lifters are in the 76 kilo weight class, but we have a range of age classes running through.
Yeah, the M4 record might be in a little bit of danger as well. Current M4 record is 107.5.
That is
and another easy opener.
Raise the bar to 92.5 for Donna Martz of the United States.
Next out, it's Donna Martz.
Bar is loaded. She is 64 years old. Her first world championship was way back in 2007.
I was just looking to see if, yeah, she's not been doing bench only for quite a while. Her last one was 2014, which was in the UK.
It's been a while since the bench only competitions.
Last saw her in St John's at the 3-lift Masters equipped, where she took her umpteenth world title.
That is a good lift for Donna. We go to 92.5.
Good lift for Mart.
Bar is loaded. Our next lifter, Danielle Todman, representing the U.S. Virgin Islands. Danielle works as an
Here's Danielle
educator. You
Todman.
gotta
We've
love
seen
that.
her at
She's
Classic
40
Worlds a
years
couple of
old.
times.
Been competing
Never
since
seen her in a shirt before. So let's see how this goes. 92.5 on the bar.
Another great example of the powerlifting community. I mean, she's come to this competition. We've got Hugo from Great Britain there handling her on the platform today.
And we've seen this from a number of teams. If there's been a lifter on their own, they're immediately scooped up, even if they're competing against one of your own.
And the lift is good with
It
3
is
white
just
lights.
the way
Please load the
powerlifting
bar
works.
to 95 kilos. We call out Kiyomi Sawa of Japan. Bar is loaded.
Now
for
we have
Kiyomi.
a legend of the sport coming
Oh,
to the platform.
absolutely.
22nd
She took her first
IPF
world title in
Bench
2002,
Championships.
and I'm not sure she's missed many since then.
Yeah, she
That
does.
is quite a feat, ladies
She
and
does
gentlemen.
3-lift as well, doesn't she? I don't know if she's done it for a
I'm
little
not sure
while.
if she does anymore,
I think it's been a little while, maybe
Yeah.
2017.
but I'm just looking down the list and trying to count. There's about 20 world titles there.
It's a very long list.
She's in the M4s, 75 years old. And that was 95 kilos moving like
That's
an empty
easy
bar.
opener. The lift is good 2 to 1.
Oh, she did get a blue card from the centre rep. That can either be for soft lockout or downward movement of the
I
bar.
have to imagine, I don't imagine it was downward
Bar
movement.
is
Maybe
loaded.
way too quick for
The
that.
lifter is Maeva Bridges of Canada.
That right arm.
She's been competing
Yeah, I think
8
that's what the
years.
referee was
She is
referring to. The right arm looked a little bit soft. And here's Maeva Bridges, Canada. She's in the M3 category. Lifter that was a power lifter years and years ago. Had a huge break from competition. And now she's back with us.
Yeah, she
as a
started
master.
competing in back in. I think she started competing again in 2022.
2017 locally.
The lift is good, 3 white lights.
No, she's
Please
on the
load
board.
the bar to 100 kilos.
Well, she gives
It
back
is
so
loaded
much to the
and
sport
ready
as part
for
of the
lifter
CPU.
Satu Serpola of Finland.
Trains with the Stins, so she's got good people
Yeah,
in
you've
her
got some
corner.
good people to be training with there. Not just good coaches.
Satu Sarpala, Finland. We are in the M1s right now. This is 100 kilos.
Very smooth.
And the lift is good, 3 white lights. We remain at 100 kilos. Bar is loaded for Amber Gomez of the United States. She is 46 years old. and works
Next out,
as a
it's Amber Gomez, USA. Not seen her at World Bench before. She's done a couple of full power World Championships, both classic and equipped. 100 kilos on the bar.
That was a good press.
That is a perfect
Shirt was
attempt.
set very
3 white
well.
lights, please raise the bar to 105 kilos.
I'm wondering if she's going to change shirts for a second. She's getting out there awfully quickly.
We are ready. The bar is loaded.
She'll have to be fast. It's quite something to get out of your shirt and back into another one in the 10 minutes she will have in this round. This is Catherine Gordon, Kitty, opening with 105. Oh, excuse me, I have completely misnamed her. I was thinking of someone else. Not Kitty at all. And no relation to Maureen Gordon, who lifted yesterday in the British team. Easy. Or as the British team coach said then, yes, mate.
I did like his be gentle.
I love that. I think he was shouting cues to one of his lifters, and he said, "Stay big, be gentle."
Stay big,
That's
be
great.
gentle.
She's been competing 7 years.
Pamela Hodder, Canada.
Yeah, no stranger to the world platform.
I think she lifted Classic as well earlier in the week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. In a busy week for a lot of athletes and a lot of coaches.
Silver medalist in the Equipped last year.
Oh, she was in Sun
Yeah.
City.
I'm not sure she got exactly the touch she was looking for there, but she pressed it nonetheless.
Yeah, she got the two
Yeah.
lights with the red and the yellow there. Red for elbows, yellow I'm not sure what it's for.
We are loaded. It is ready.
The elbows look, well, the right is higher than the left for sure, but I think it met the standard. The standard is that the bottom of the elbow must be at least parallel with the centre of the shoulder joint. Islander Costa Zoliomi, Brazil, 127.5 on the bar. She took the gold in some style earlier in the week, or last week.
Well, she is setting herself up for a gold in the Equipped as well. If she can get this one on, be consistent. Well, that looks pretty good.
That is a good attempt at 127.5. We raised the bar to 140 for Tina Voho of Finland. Bar is loaded for Tina. She's a 51-year-old social worker, has been competing just about 2 years.
Now, this is Tina Voho. She competed in the 84 kilo class in the Classic, took the gold medal there. She's in the 76 kilo class here, 140 on the bar. And really, if she nails this, she'll be so far out ahead,
Oh, yeah.
I doubt she'll be caught.
And that's a pretty solid week, competing in the 84s, then dropping into the 76s.
Now, that wasn't the easiest bench I've ever
The
seen.
lift is good. 3 white lights. We strip it down. to
Well, this is where it's really
42.5.
difficult in Equipped. If
We
you're
are into round
If
2,
you're
ladies and gentlemen.
competing in a heavier weight class the week before, dropping in, cutting the weight down to get into the lower weight class,
She wasn't far into the class. She was 77.3.
it's going to be very tough to manage how your shirt fits and how your shirt works.
So here we are in the M1s. It's Islander Costa Zoliomi in the ahead of Sarpola and Gomez. In the M2s is Tina Voho ahead of Catherine Gordon and
Bar is
Yukitaki
loaded
Tori.
at
In the M3s
42.5.
it's Maeva Bridges leading Donna Martz, and in the M4s we have Chiyoma Sawa.
7.5 kilos.
Through to the second round now, and here's Piedad Cavallo for 42.5.
Well, she got it there.
That is a no
But
left.
unfortunately,
2 to 1.
two red
Our
lights
weight 57
with blue cards.
We call to the platform.
So blue cards, Gary?
Well, that's either downward movement or lockout.
Bar is loaded for Natalie.
I think Lockout was fine. I think it just swayed across.
Yeah, it did look. I mean, from a referee's perspective, it probably did look. I mean, obviously we've got the slow motion replay.
Yeah, I think I might have taken a walk to the jury table for that one if I'd been the coach.
Yeah, that's where, and he is.
He is. He's a bit late.
I probably would have
though.
walked a bit earlier than that, but
Yeah, because they no longer have the replay on their screens. Usually the coach sprints out and he's there in time to watch the replay and have the explanation
yeah, you
for the
want to get
jury.
over there as soon as you can, and that's. I
But
mean,
the
that
jury are
comes
now
down,
watching a different lift.
and that comes down to coaching experience, doesn't it?
So Natalie Hassick for 57.5, and that shot to lock out like a rocket.
Oh, she got 3 red lights. Why did she get 3 red lights on that?
Rajni Malik of India.
It must have been commands. I can only think it was commands, unless there's some butt lift. There's no butt lift.
No, it must have been commands.
It wasn't long
that
on
we
the
didn't
chest,
hear.
was it?
It wasn't.
It's not something that's easy for us to pick up from where we are. And here is Rajni Malik, India, for 60 kilos. 5 kilo increase from her opener.
It didn't seem to
The
give her any
lifters get
trouble.
3 white lights. Please raise the bar to 70 kilos for Yuki Takatori of Japan. This is a 5 kilo increase for Yuki. Bar is loaded.
Yuki Takatori, Japan, for 70 kilos. Sitting in a fairly comfortable third place. Actually, saying that, Hassick's got a chance to come past with her third. Probably silver medal is out of reach, so she needs to focus on staying ahead of Hassick.
Yeah, you need to make sure you don't get caught up in the idea that maybe you can catch silver. Just look after that bronze medal.
That is
Oh,
a no
3
lift.
reds.
See her one more time. Our next weight
All
is
blue
92.5
cards.
kilos for Donna Marks. Bars loaded, and we are ready for Donna, who opened at 92.5. She moves up 5 kilos.
Donna Martz is out next, and it's 97.5 kilos on the bar. This to move ahead of Maeva Bridges.
She will move from second into first place in the Masters 376 kilo class.
That was easy.
The lift is good. White lights.
Yeah, I think
We
Bridges
move
is
on
going to have a
100
pretty
kilos
hard
for Maeva
time
Bridges of
defending.
Canada. Bar is loaded.
You could be right. Her biggest ever bench on the platform so far is 101, and she's about to come out for 100, so she's right up against what she's done before. But she trains with Ryan and Rhea Stinn, so she has some of the best benches in the world to
Yeah,
advise her.
and I imagine since training with them, things have changed rapidly. Well, that was tough.
Oh, just not quite at lockout. I think she's a little bit hesitant on the chest because I could hear Ryan Steen counting down 3, 2, 1 as we always
Yeah.
hear him do for Rhea. Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
a
there
little
was some
bit
hesitation
bouncy.
there, wasn't there?
I think if she'd managed to just pull that in really tight and explode off the chest, that would go. But that leaves her behind Donna Martz now in the M3s. And here's Danielle Todman, USVI, for 100 kilos.
That weight about jumped off of her chest. The lift is good.
3 white lights for Danielle.
We move up
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be any
102.5
problems with that.
for Satu Serpola of Finland. Bar is loaded for Satu.
And again, that shirt doesn't look like she's getting much out of it. The sleeves
Yeah.
are really
Satu
baggy.
currently sits in second place in the 76 kilo Masters 1.
Yeah, you want to get those sleeves nice and tight. Squeeze into them. Get some real tension across the chest and through the sleeves.
If the shirt's not tight enough, then you're just putting yourself in a position of discomfort for no real benefit. But it's a good way to make your entry into the sport, and that was Satu Sarapala
That is
from
a
Finland
successful lift for Satu.
for 102.5.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to start your career in equipped lifting and particularly equipped bench in a super tight shirt.
She is in third place in the 76 kilo Masters
Amber
1.
Gomez now, USA. 102.5. Now she's heavier than Sarapala, so she won't go past. She's sitting in third right now, with Hodder still to get a lift in. There's a lot going on in this session, so it really would make a lot more sense if you could see the live score sheet at goodlift.info.
Well, she got it to lock out. With the bar dip, we've got a red card there from the centre referee.
So let's see the front view replay on that one.
Kilos for Kiyomi Sawa of Japan. Bar is loaded. This is
I think
an
she'll be fine for elbow
increase
depth
of
there.
10 kilos. She opened with an easy 95.
Now we have the legend that is Chiyomi Sawa. I seem to recall in Kazakhstan, the 2022 World Bench, I think that was her 20th world title.
She has a lot of world titles.
I see she made an announcement about it. I think it was 20. So we're a couple of years down the line now, so we can add a couple
You can
more
at least add on a couple
notches
more.
to the belt. 75 years old, benching 105 kilos. And if you're not impressed with that, you need to give your head a wobble. No lift, unfortunately. One red and one blue. I think
the
that's
blue is probably
lockout.
lockout.
For Catherine Gordon of Great Britain. Bar is loaded.
Elbow depth looked fine, but it was with side refereeing. It's a very difficult thing to see from the side. Catherine Gordon now, Great Britain, 110 on the bar. There's Martin Marshall, British equipped team coach.
Doing amazing things for
He really is.
lifting in the UK.
Biggest equipped bench team we've had for a long time, if not ever. So here's Catherine in second place. She's unlikely to catch Tina Vono, who's put a world record on for her second.
Oh, she has too. That's a massive world record. 150.5, that's a huge lift.
Bar is loaded. Let's get behind Pamela.
Pamela Hodder missed her opener. She's going to retake the same weight. This is 125.
And this wouldn't be the first time she's been in this position either.
I think we've all been there.
And it probably won't be the last time either.
It went up in stages, but I don't think the bar dipped,
Yeah,
and
just
she's
to
on
the-
the board.
Sort of found its way to the top eventually.
Our next weight is 132.5 kilos. The bar is loaded. Our lifter,
Two lifts remain in the second round. This is Iolanda Costa Zuliomi, Brazil, for 132.5. She's out in front in the M1s, but she is coming under pressure from Hodder.
76 kilo class.
Yeah, Hodder's edging very close there, isn't she?
That's a great line. That is a textbook
spot
equipped
on the
bench
money.
press. Really nice.
Please load the bar to
That will keep Hodder at bay for a little bit longer.
Tina Voho of Finland. Bar is loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a Masters.
Now then,
2
here's Tina
world record
Voho,
attempt
Finland.
for Tina Voho of Finland.
150.5 on the bar for a new Masters
Anybody care
2
to see
world
her knock
record.
off
She's
a world
such a
record?
good
Somebody
lifter.
clap their hands right now for me.
She's
Let's
been
get
lifting for
behind
such a
Tina.
long time.
This is her own world record. She set it in Sun City last year.
Oh, that was slow off the chest, wasn't it?
We're
gonna wait for the referees on this one, and that is no lift.
2-1. She will get one more attempt at it. We strip the bar down to round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Finnish coach Kai is taking the walk. To the,
Yeah, I think I would.
Carvalho will be our lifter. Our weight is 42.
I think I would just have a chat about that because
He had missed this on
it's always worth it on 2 to 1. He's been sent away though. So in the M1s, Irlanda Costa Zoliomi is leading the pack from Pamela Hodder and Satu Sarpala. In the M2s, it's Tina Voho from Catherine Gordon from Yuki Yakitori. In the M3s, we have Donna Martz just edging out Maeva Bridges, and Chiyomi Sawa is in the M4s. Piedad Carvalho, India, second attempt at 42.5, and she's got that one on the board this time.
and that was pretty much all her. There was no tightness in that shirt at all.
For Natalie Hasek of Canada. We are ready. Barton's loaded for Natalie. She currently
Went at one
sits
side
in
at a
fourth
time, but
place,
there is no uneven
attempting
extension rule in the
to move
IPF
into
as long as the
bronze
bar
medal
doesn't dip.
position with 65 kilos.
So here's Natalie Hasek, Canada. Open with 52.5, missed 57.5. She's going to take 65 to try and get ahead of Takatori.
Yeah, I can't remember why she missed the second lift, but I think it's a good move.
That looked easy enough.
I think, if I remember right, I think maybe she missed her second lift on rack commands.
I think you could be right. At any rate, Hasek is in third place right now with Takatori still to respond.
She had no problem with that. It was a great line.
Bar is loaded.
Here's Rajni Malik, India, 65 kilos on the bar.
Final attempt for Rajni.
Been a bit of a mixed bag of results for India. They've had some good finishes and some tough finishes as well. I think today they're going to have a bit of a tough finish.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no lift there, leaves her with the best of 60.
Our lifter is Yuki Takatori.
Just shifted laterally,
Bar is loaded. Yuki
and she
is
couldn't
currently
recover
in
it.
fourth place.
Yeah, once a bar starts to move in that lateral direction, it's
To move to the
very
bronze
difficult to
medal
get it back in line.
position with 70
Yuki
kilos
Takatori is going to
for
attempt
the
to take that
bronze.
place back from Hasek and bag herself a bronze medal.
The lift is good, 2-1.
That was quick. We had a yellow card,
2-1. Yellow card. So let's see that back from the side, just in case there's some butt lift or other issues.
Of Canada. Bar is loaded. Maeva having a battle with Donna.
No, I think she'll be good there. So
attempting
she takes the bronze medal ahead of
to go
Hassett.
ahead of Donna with
And now we have the
100
battle in the M3s. It's Maeva Bridges out first. She narrowly missed 100 kilos on her second. I think if she just manages to pull it in a bit tighter on the chest, she'll get this and take the lead. Unfortunately, I think there's some up and down.
Yeah, she got it there. Let's have a look at the referees. Yeah, 3 reds with blue cards.
And there is no challenge you can make against 3 red lights.
Bar is loaded.
Yeah,
It
there
is
is
ready.
distinct dip just
Donna
there.
Martz is the lifter.
So that hands the win to Donna Martz,
2
who is
thus
out
far.
on the platform right now
We
for
will see if she
105.
can go perfect today.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll have to get the 105 though. Be nice to finish on a high note. Although winning the World Championships is a pretty high note.
Ah, that's a great third bench.
That is a perfect attempt, 3 white lights. We remain at 105. Bar is loaded for Danielle Todman. She is in 5th place, trying to move to the bronze
I just love the powerlifting
medal
community. It's incredible.
in the 76 kilo Masters 1.
No one will allow an equipped lifter to be on their own and struggle with their equipment.
Yep.
Someone will always help you. And this is Danielle Todd, USVI, 105 on the bar to move up to 3rd place. Great pop off the chest there.
Yeah, it
The
slowed her
lift
down a
was
bit
good.
after
She
the
is in
chest, but she
position
managed to
for the
carry that
bronze
through
medal.
really well.
Only time will tell if she holds on to it. Bar is loaded at 105 for Satu Sarpola. She will attempt to replace
Satu
Todman
Sarpola,
for the
Finland,
bronze.
is about to come out for 105 to take that place back.
Everyone wants to get their foot on the podium, hey?
Take that bling back home.
Oh, I think
And
she's got it
I
there.
think she has.
Sarpola is your new 3rd place competitor. But hold up, Amber Gomez is going 107.5. Bar is loaded. Amber Gomez will try to knock Sarpola out of 3rd. This is for the bronze.
Here's Amber Gomez. $107.5 on the bar to move ahead of Sarpola and knock her off the podium.
The last couple of lifts have done that. Can she knock them down and get on? I think she can. Probably could have gone to 110 and been successful on that lift. Moved really well.
The bronze medal.
Did get
We
another
move
yellow
up to
card. I'm just
108
not entirely
kilos
sure what
for
that.
Naomi Sawa of Japan.
Yeah, I can see why a side referee would give a yellow
Bar is
card.
loaded. This
The
is
butt
going to be
was
a
on the bench,
Masters
but the light
4
shone
world record
through
attempt for Naomi.
just below the hip joint there. And from a side referee, they see the light. And it's an automatic
Let's
response.
give her a little bit of help here this morning.
So here's
New
Chiyomi Sawa
world record on the line
in the
for Naomi.
M4s. This is surely her own record. It is. She has the 76 kilo record and the 84 kilo record in the M4s. 108 kilos on the bar. Now let's see if she managed to correct.
That is a
No,
no
Yeah,
lift 2 to 1,
exactly the
but let's
same.
hear it for
I think
Kiyomi
the
Sawa.
side referee is giving that yellow card. I think it is for lockout. The thing is, it's arguable if it's soft lockout on bench that you either didn't finish the lift or your arms were
Well,
locked.
that's right. If you returning to the starting position
Bar
when
is
the
loaded
head referee
for
gave the start
Catherine.
command,
Last lift now for Catherine Gordon. Solid in second place. Looking for another
Lifters in the
5
next
kilos
group, you have one lifter to
to
make
add
any
to her
changes.
resume.
That
115
time
on the
is
bar.
yeah, no one can
Running
take
out.
second away from her, and gold is just well out in front. Voho on 140 and looking for a world record on the next one.
And the
Spot
lift is
on
good.
the money.
Catherine is perfect here at the World.
That was a great lift
Our
for
next weight
Catherine
is
Gordon.
132.5 for Pamela Hodder of Canada. Bar is loaded. Pamela is attempting to take the lead in the Masters 1 76 kilo class.
We move to the fight in the M1s. This is
This
Pamela
will move her
Hodder.
into first place for the
She
gold.
will move ahead on body weight of Costa Zoliomi if she gets this 132.5 on the board. Unfortunately,
Just
not
wasn't
quite.
there. Let's give it up for Pamela
So she
Hodder.
takes the silver
Our
medal.
next weight is 140 kilos.
Yeah,
Bar
just
is
didn't want to go.
loaded.
She just didn't get enough speed through
Our
it.
lifter, Iolanda Costa Zoe Lomi of Brazil.
Ilanda Costa Zoliomi, Brazil, for
She is in the
140
top spot in
kilos.
the 76 kilo M1s.
She is the 76 kilo world champion.
Not for the first time, I think.
No, I don't think it's the first one. But maybe her only bench only one.
No, she's the defending champion. She
Oh,
won in
fantastic.
Kazakhstan as well. Oh, that looked like it
Oh,
hit
it
a
was
wall.
tough.
Iolanda is perfect at the IPF World Bench Press. Congratulations. Please load the bar to
See that back again. It just came to a
150.5
complete
for
stop
Tina
and then
Bobo of
she
Finland.
carried on.
Bar
It
is
really
loaded.
did, didn't it?
This is another
I'm not sure how you restart from
I'm
there.
not sure at all.
World record.
Now we have a world record attempt in the M2 category.
We will
Tina
see if she can
Vorho,
knock the record off.
Finland. Second attempt at this weight. It wasn't far off last time. So she's had a feel of it now, knows how it goes. Unfortunately not
Just not
today, but she
happening,
still
but let's give it up
takes
for
her
Tina
third equipped
Vorho.
world title in bench press.
Absolute champion.
Our next weight is 60 kilos at a height of 9.
Yeah, her right wrist just folded over completely there. So Yolanda Costa Zoliomi takes the win in the M1s ahead of Pamela Hodder and Amber Gomez. In the M2s, it's Tina Voho ahead of Catherine Gordon and Yuki Takatori. Donna Martz takes the win in the M3s ahead of Maeva Bridges, and we have Chiyomi Sawa in the M4s.
All right, we are ready. Bar
We
is
move straight
loaded,
through to our
60
second flight,
kilos
and this
for
will be the
Susan Hayward
84 kilo
of
class.
Canada.
This will be a quick
She
fight
is
too. We've got
75
9
years
lifters.
old.
This
Yeah, I
is going to
think
be
so.
really tough for
28
this weight
years.
class.
So we've got M1s, M2s, M3s and M4s again. And there's Brock Hayward. He's coaching his wife Sue. It's on the platform right now.
And the
She
bigger
was-
you are, the higher the weight class, the more recovery time you tend to need. So this is going to be pretty tough for these guys.
Sue took the gold in the classic element of the competition last week.
And she is such a happy lifter to watch. She just loves being out there competing.
Just can't get that down. I don't think she reached the chest, did she?
It took
Oh,
just
she
a
did.
bit, but
So
the
if we
lift
can
is
see the
good.
replay back from the
Please
front
raise
view,
the
we'll get a
bar
better
to
view of where
90
that bar
kilos
was.
for Nora Keller of the United States.
Oh, it did touch.
There it is. Great calls from the
Bar
coach
is
there, from
loaded.
Brock Haywood, to
Nora
be
is
patient.
47th, but
Yeah.
competing
That's
in
one of the key
decade.
things to a new equipped bench press is be patient.
Well, she's got a very flared style for an equipped bencher.
Don't try and rush it.
So here's Nora Keller, USA for 92.5. So this is the 84 kilo class. Everyone on the platform's 84 kilos, but we have different age classes all lifting together. Nora's in the M1s. And that was a great opener.
That is an easy opener. Please raise the bar to 100 kilos. Bar is loaded. It is time to roll with the Sproul. Jillian Sproul is our lifter of Canada. She is 52 years old.
Jillian Sproul, Canada for 100 kilos. She's in the M2s. Nice and easy for
The
Jillian.
lift is good.
Yeah, very nice
We move
work
up to
there.
105 kilos for Joanne Frost of Great Britain. Bar is loaded for Joanne.
Still in the M2s. Here's Joanne
53
Frost.
years old and is a dentist.
Wearing a Frost lifting suit there as well.
Frosted the Snowman on her singlet. Joanne and I were world champion buddies out in St John's in 22.
That's a great experience being able to do that and then
Yeah.
being able to commentate on these lifts as well.
Oh, it really is. She won the 84s, I won the Supers. And it's great to share that experience with a lifting friend. That's not going today, though.
Well, there's still a bit of frost on that lift.
Raise the bar to 107.5.
But she was smart. She didn't struggle with it. She
Bar
just
is
told the
loaded for
spotters to
Tina
take it.
Lopamo.
Yeah, it's equipped lifting. And, she knows the
She's
limitations.
41, but
And she's not going to go
competing
wasting, energy on a lift that's not going to be
Yeah, she
successful.
didn't touch where she wanted to there. It was just heading back into the right.
Yeah, she's got too much experience to make those mistakes.
Been lifting internationally since 2015. But here's Tina Lepaho, Finland for 107.5. She is in the M1s.
Big Kai Mallet in her corner. It's been here all week this week and all week last week. That was a nice light touch.
The lift is good for Tina.
And she was the
Load the bar
bronze
to
medalist in the
101.5
76
kilos.
kilo class last year. She's up in the 84s now.
We are ready. The bar is loaded. Our lifter is Ulrika Johansson of Sweden. She's 52
Into the
years
M2s, and
old
we have
and works
Ulrika
as a
Johansson.
principal, been competing 15 years.
Now, she has more world titles than I could reliably tell you about, and plenty of European ones too. She wasn't at the last couple of editions of World Bench. Haven't seen her since Vilnius, 21. 112.5 on the bar.
That is a smooth opener, three
Three
white lights.
white lights.
We move on to 115.
Not seen her up in the
that.
84s before. She's usually a 76 kilo lifter.
Why is we talked about it a bit this week. There's been so many athletes changing weight class. Do you think there's a reason for that, or a pattern for that, or it's just
I think, 'cause looking at the 84s, we have people weighing in at 77, 76. I think people who've travelled long haul have decided that they don't want to have to cut at the end of a long journey and just lifted in the class above. I mean, that's not going to apply to everyone. We've seen some people go down, some people go up. But this is Marie Brendan, USA for 115.
The The lift is good.
And that's a good point, though, Joe. I mean, long travel is exhausting and fatiguing on the body. Having to cut a few kilos after that as well.
Roar of Sweden.
And especially after flying, you
Earns her living
know,
in the
you
5
bloat and you
world,
dehydrate,
competing just
and your
about
shirt
2
doesn't
years,
fit right.
and she
So
is 52
having the
years
relaxed competition where you don't have to fret about making weight, I think is to a big benefit. This is Pernilla Rohr, Sweden, for 1:15. This takes her into the lead in the M284s. That was slow off the chest. Wow.
There was a long descent.
The lift is good 2-1.
Now she got a red for elbow depth, but she
125
didn't seem to get much speed off the chest at all. In fact, I'm going to say any. She managed to muscle that up to the top.
She's been competing 6 years and she is 42
Now,
years
Joe,
old.
does the slow descent affect the build-up of energy in the shirt? From a lifting perspective,
it's
you're a
hard to
competitor.
say. I don't think it makes a difference to the potential energy that you store into the shirt, doing it slowly or quickly. But I think it affects how you pull in your own tightness inside the shirt. And I think, although it feels like it's more careful to go slowly, I think you can kind of pull in almost as if you're drawing a bow, and a quicker descent will give you a great pop off the
That
chest.
was a fantastic
just like
example.
that for Marie
It
Wagner, Canada.
wasn't a slow descent, it wasn't a quick descent. It was right in the middle, and she just got it where she
I
wanted it.
definitely wouldn't make it deliberately slow. I definitely want to get the bar to the chest as fast as possible, because you're using energy, you're using strength, keeping that bar
This is a
up.
5 kilo increase. Opened up.
So in the M1s, Wagner leads from Lepajo and Keller. In the M2s, it's Rohr from Johansson from Sproul. And in the M3s, it's Brendan. Sue Haywood is in the M4s. But sometimes you're trying to pull that bar down quickly, and that last inch of space to the chest is everything in bench press. Getting that last inch absolutely perfect when it's trying to push you all over the place, like it's trying to do with Sue here. And I think she got
gets
it.
the lockout. I think it's okay. It is
That
3
is a
whites.
perfect. It's in 3 whites.
Yeah, on the other side of that slow descent is the physiological properties of that as well. So the shirt, exactly as you said, doesn't change the amount of potential energy build-up. What does change with the slow descent is, as an athlete, you're recruiting slow twitch fibers. And that's why quite often we'll see a really, really slow descent with not a lot of speed off the chest, because your body's been recruiting all the slow twitch fibers. Slow twitch fibers are great for long,
For endurance,
hard contractions, but not for explosive power. You've got to find the right balance, and it's a very difficult thing in equip lifting. Too fast, and as you said, you're going to fall off that line. Too slow.
Here's Nora Keller, 100 kilos on the bar. Sitting in third place in the M1s.
Didn't get much power out of that shirt, did she?
She got it all the way to the top though.
Certainly did that.
Doesn't have to look pretty.
We go up to 105 for Joanne Frost of Great Britain.
I think she was just off to the side a little bit. And it went up in stages but did not dip.
And it looked a lot quicker from that angle as well.
Needs to get one on the board.
Joanne Frost now looking for 105 for the second time of asking. She has done a lot more than this in the past. I'll say a lot more. She's done 110 in competition. So we know she's capable of this. That was much better, but it's still just gone offline at the top.
I want to see the replay on this one and
She would get
The
see
descent
where it's
looked
going
good,
wrong.
the touch looked good.
Bar is loaded. We stay at 105 for Jillian Sproul of Canada. She opened up with a successful
I wonder if she's just
100 kilo lift.
she seems to be sliding towards her belt
Yeah.
just as she gets the touch, rather than
it's not
pulling
much,
in.
but that could be enough to make the difference.
You know, every time I talk about this, I actually flex the relevant muscles. I'm gonna have lap DOMs tomorrow.
It's almost like we think we're on TV.
Gillian Sproul, Canada, for 105. Sitting in third place now. And that looked nice.
The lift is good for Jillian. Please raise the bar to 112.5 kilos. It is loaded. It is ready for Tina Lapaho of Finland.
Now, Joanne Frost has put 110 on for her third.
Currently in
I think it's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I think they're probably just going to make a couple of little adjustments, up the weight a little bit, just try and get a little bit more spring and maybe an easier touch out of the shirt.
Because I think the shirt's pushing her south, and that's why she's coming off in the wrong direction. This is Tina Lapaho, Finland, for 112.5. She's in a fairly solid second place right now. Unlikely to catch first place lifter Wagner. Look at that shirt fold up on her chest.
Oh, it's got to be difficult taking power out.
That is a
Didn't seem to
perfect
bother
attempt for
her
Tina
at all.
Lapaho.
And I think you alluded to it yesterday. I think some athletes just, that's how they train, that's how it works for them.
They expect it to happen.
Yeah, for myself, I mean, I did actually do a couple of lifts without a belt one day, getting ready for a comp. I forgot my belt. And it slid up and it took all the power away. It was so uncomfortable.
Well, for me, if my shirt slips, it's throttling me. It's right around my neck and I can't breathe. Here's Ulrika Johansson, Sweden, 117.5 on the bar.
So strong through the triceps.
And that moves her into the lead ahead of Raw.
One light.
We have a Swedish head-to-head at the front of the M2 class.
We had a little bit of an equipment malfunction.
Just waiting for the referee's lights there. The referee's up trying to fix that issue. Technology is always fantastic until it's not.
That was a
And there's
good
the
lift.
lights. It's a
3
good lift.
lights. Outstanding. Our next weight is 120 kilos. It is loaded for Marie Brendan of the United States. This is a 5 kilo increase.
Marie Brendan, USA.
Marie is lifting
She is
unopposed
on
in
her
the
own in the
84 kilo
M3s,
Masters three
looking
class.
for 120 for her second lift.
That's a pretty decent lift. She gets the lockout. Did her butt stay down?
That is a good lift. She
Oh,
guts
she's
it
got two
out.
watch. She's got a
2-1.
red card
It
from
stands.
the side referee.
120
I don't
is
think that's
loaded,
the right
ready
colour,
for
to be
Pernille
honest.
Yeah, I can't
Rohr
see that
of
being an
Sweden.
issue. Whoever was
So
below
maybe
the
there was
bench.
This is
butt
a
lift.
5 kilo increase for Pernille. She tries to move into first
And
place.
the jury has
jury has
overruled a
overruled
yellow
Yeah, I
card.
think it was butt lift.
attempt.
Yeah, the jury have overruled
We
a
didn't
yellow.
see that side referee, but you could see the hips moving
Marie
about.
Brendan
It would really help if we got the
was a
correct
load
colour
at
code
120.
failures, and then the lifter and the coach would understand what was going on. This is Pernilla Rohr, Sweden, for
Oh, that just
120.
didn't come off her chest,
That's
did
a
it?
no lift for Pernille.
That was a tough lift.
We move to 135 for Marie Wagner of Canada. This is a 10 kilo jump for Marie.
Final lift
Currently
in
at
the
84
second
kilo
round
Masters one.
is Marie Wagner in the Masters 1.
Bar is loaded.
Looking for 135, and this really will put her out of reach of the rest of the field.
Yeah, I think if she puts 135 on in this lift, she's pretty much uncatchable. I don't know if that's actually a word.
Yeah, I think so.
Uncatchable? Well, it is now.
You can have that one, Gary.
That was a that looked good, and it is
The
3
lift is
whites.
good for Marie
I think
Wagner.
realistically she has secured the
Yeah,
world title there.
Yeah, I mean, we see
Strip it down
it's a
for
125 there, but to jump to 135 to go after the
Her
gold would be a
third and final
huge
attempt
jump.
will be 67.5.
So in the M1s, it's Marie Wagner ahead of Tina Lepajo and Nora Keller. In the M2s, Ulrika Johansson leads the pack ahead of Pernilla Raw and Sproul. In the M3s, it's Marie Brendan and Sue Hayward is in the M4s. Third and final round in this category, in this session.
Well, we said it was going to be a quick round, and a quick session it has been.
Here's Sue Hayward for her final attempt, 67.5 on the bar. That came off the chest like a rocket,
It
but it was a
certainly did.
difficult lockout.
I think it came off the chest a bit faster than she was expecting.
Fine job. We move up to 105 for Nora Keller for the United States. Bar is loaded. We'll see if Nora can be perfect here at the Worlds.
Here's Nora Keller, USA, looking for 105. She is guaranteed the bronze medal.
Oh, just
Not
couldn't
quite,
get it there.
unfortunately.
She did make 2 out of 3.
But she got 2 on the board, which in equipped bench is an absolute triumph.
It certainly is that.
Bar is loaded. Joanne has yet to make a lift. I ask you to please guide her.
So
through
here we
this
have a
third
lifter in
attempt.
trouble. It's Joanne Frost. She missed 105
She
twice,
still needs to
and
get off
often
the
in
board.
equipped bench the answer is put more weight on the bar,
Yeah,
and
and
that's
I think
exactly what
Joan
she's
Frost,
done.
if
I
you
think
wanna
the
see her
5 kilo
make
extra will
this
help
lift.
here. I think she'll just get an easier touch and get a good shot off the shirt and chase it all the way up.
Husband Phil Frost, who's lifting tomorrow, I think. No, it's offline.
That's a
That is a
shame.
no lift, but let's clap our hands for Joan Frost.
That's a shame for
Rough
Joanne.
day at the office.
And look, she is no stranger to
Well,
being in this
absolutely,
situation.
and
It
she had a
happens.
big flight over here. She was ill when she got here. Then she was refereeing for 2 days. It's a lot to do,
It is
and
a
then
very
compete.
difficult thing to ask of an
Move from the
athlete
bronze
to
the gold medal.
coach, to referee, to travel, and then get out on that platform. And it's
If you're from
almost
Canada, it's time
impossible
clap your hands for
to
Julian.
adjust your weights and your
This is
shirts
for
to
the
compensate for it, because you don't know how fatigued you are until you go out to lift the bar. And when you lift that first one, that's when you realise, oh gosh, what have I done?
Gillian Sprill, Canada. She's guaranteed the bronze medal in the M2s. She is looking to move up to silver.
Yeah, well, this will shoot her up to gold for a moment too, won't it?
Oh, you're quite right, actually.
I just looked at that, so she is, because she's lighter than Johansson. I don't think it's going to go anywhere though.
Does not happen, and let's give
She'll
it
have
for
to settle for the
Julian
bronze
Sprill.
medal.
We remain at 117.5. Bar is loaded for Tina Lepajo of Finland. She has secured
Just wasn't going
a silver
anywhere.
medal in the 84 kilo
Tina Lepajo,
Masters one.
Finland,
Final attempt.
117.5. She has the silver medal in her pocket. Can't quite extend out to try for the gold.
Yeah, I think Wagner is just way too far out in front. I think she originally had 125 on there. She's dropped it to 117.5.
That That is a no lift. She did make 2 out of 3. Let's hear it for Tina Lepapa.
No lift, but she takes the silver anyway.
Weight is 120 kilos from Marie.
And in
Brinton.
equipped lifting, we quite often see a big sea of red, particularly in the last round, because everyone's pushing for podium
She missed the
finishes.
120 on her second. We'll try to
And
avenge
here's
it on
Marie
her
Brendan,
third.
already world champion in the M3 category. She is looking for the 120 kilos she missed last time. And I think she's nailed it this time.
The lift is good.
Yeah,
She
she's
comes
got the
back
2
to get
whites.
it. Nicely done.
She's got a
Please
blue
raise
card
the bar
there.
to 122.5. Bar is loaded for Ulrika.
I mean, from where I was sitting, I didn't really see anything wrong with it.
She is your leader in the 84 kilo.
No, it
Masters
waggled about
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
waggled
think it
around,
did.
but I don't think it dipped down. It can move around. That's okay to get a bit of movement laterally here and there. As long as it's not dipping down, it's fine.
Now here's Ulrika Johansson, Sweden, for 122.5. She is out in the lead in the M2s. And I think that's a good lift.
Ulrika is
She's
perfect on
competing
the
against
day.
teammate Pernilla Raw, who had a placeholder 140 in.
Trying to make sure she went last.
Yeah, so we've changed that down now to
Take it
125.
125 for Pernilla Rohr, also of Sweden.
So Raw is
Bar is loaded.
heavier, so
This is for
either
the
way,
gold medal.
had to be in control to lift last.
Trying to step in front of Johansson for the gold.
So this is for the gold medal in the M2s. 125 kilos on the bar.
Currently Johansson out in front on 122.5.
That slipped about on her chest before she
Yeah.
managed to press it.
Valiant
If we see that
effort,
back
but
from
no
the
lift.
front,
We go to 142.5 from
It was a
Marie
good pickup,
Wagner.
Joe. There wasn't much in it, but there was enough to make a difference.
Our current
I think
leader
so.
in the
Just as
84
it,
kilo
she
Masters
got it down to the
class.
chest,
Bar
and
is
it just
loaded.
skips
Oh,
forward
it
there.
does, and laterally as well.
Of the session.
I think that lateral movement is one of the worst things. When that happens, it's so hard to pull the bar back into place because all you want to do is tip over with it.
One lift remains, and it's Marie Wagner, Canada. She has already won her class, but she just wants to put a bit of a bigger bench up. This is 142.5.
That's a big lift, isn't it? 142.5.
Equipped experience and international experience is invaluable. So even though she's already won, this is great to put on. And she may have goals that we know nothing of, national records or personal ambitions.
Well, rockets off the
Really
chest.
nice.
Marie Wagner can do no wrong here at the
She has
World
got
Championship.
plenty left
She
in
is
her.
3 for 3. Hey, don't go away. We're going to get some awards lined up
She
for you.
is
We'll be right
really
back.
strong, and she's really mastered that.
So Marie Wagner from Canada is your new M1 world champion at 142.5. Tina Lepau takes the silver with 112.5. Nora Keller the bronze, 100 kilos. In the M2s, it's Ulrika Johansson with 122.5, ahead of Pernilla Raw with 115, and Gillian Sproul takes the bronze with 105. Marie Brenton is your new M3 world champion, and Sue Haywood takes the M4 world title. We're going to have the medal ceremony coming up very soon. I hope you'll stick around for that, and then we will move into the Masters categories. Join us then.
thank you, Chantel Such from Canada, for leading them out. The awards are presented by Ms. Claudia Nagata of the United States. We begin with the 76 kilo Masters 4 class, winning her 22nd World Championship in a row with a lift of 95 kilos from Japan, Kiyomi Sawa. Now I ask that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the Japanese national anthem. Congratulations, Kiyomi. You are still the one. We move on to the 76 kilo Masters 3 class. With a lift of 95 kilos from Canada, our silver medalist, Mava Bridges. And our gold medalist with a lift of 105 kilos from the United States, Donna Martz. I ask that you all rise. Please remove your caps for the playing of the United States national anthem. Congratulations, ladies. We move on to the 76 kilo Masters 2 division. Our bronze medalist with a lift of 70 kilos from Japan, Yuki Takatori. Our silver medalist, lifting 115 kilos from Great Britain, Catherine Gordon. And our gold medalist with a lift of 140 kilos from Finland, Tina Voho. I ask once again that you please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the Finnish national anthem. Congratulations, ladies. Great work. We move on to the 76 kilo Masters 1 class. Our bronze medalist with a lift of 107.5 kilos from the United States, Amber Gomez. Our silver medalist with a lift of 125 kilos from Canada, Pamela Potter. And our gold medalist, lifting 140 kilos from Brazil, Iolanda Costa Zoe Lerman. Please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the Brazilian national anthem. Very well done, ladies. We move to the 84 kilo Masters 4 division. Our gold medalist with a lift of 67.5 kilos from Canada, Susan Hayward. Please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the Canadian national anthem. Congratulations, Susan. We move on to the 84 kilo Masters 3 class with a lift of 120 kilos from the United States, Marie Brendan. I ask that you please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the United States National Anthem. Great job, Marie Brendan. We move to the 84 kilo Masters 2 class. Our bronze medalist with a lift of 105 kilos from Canada, Jillian Sproul. Our silver medalist with a lift of 115 kilos from Sweden, Pernilla Rohr. Our gold medalist lifting 122.5 kilos, also from Sweden, Ulrika Johansson. I ask that you please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the Swedish national anthem. Fine job, ladies. And in our final class, the 84 kilo Masters 1 division, our bronze medalist lifting 100 kilos from the United States, Nora Keller. Our silver medalist with a lift of 112.5 kilos from Finland, Tina Lepaho. And their gold medalist, lifting 142.5 kilos from Canada, Marie Wagner. I ask that you all rise. Please remove your caps as we once again play the Canadian National Anthem. Tremendous work, ladies. Tremendous work. All right. Miss Chantel Such of Canada will lead them out. Let's hear it one more time as we bring them by.